Yo, what is going on, guys? It is Rusco, and welcome to a new video series that I want to try out on the channel. Although I like doing, first time reactions for certain albums or songs, since it's a first reaction, and I feel like with a lot of times with songs or albums, you need to listen multiple times and really let it sink in to like actually form an opinion on the album or the song. So I wanted to try out this new series where I'll review the album like a couple weeks after it comes out. So I'm recording this the day before it's 3 weeks since Legends Never Die came out. My initial reaction is up on the channel. You can watch that if you want. But yeah, I just figured today I could, go through the album and give my thoughts. And yeah, now disclaimer, of course, I mean, as I said in that video, I was a huge fan of Juice, like my second most listened to artist on Spotify last year. So my opinion is obviously in no way meaning to disrespect him or anybody else. I'm just giving my thoughts and yeah, so I'm gonna look at it this way because this way you can tell like how many streams it has at the day I'm recording this. So first off, start off with anxiety intro. I mean, there's really not much to it. It's just kind of, you know, a basic intro, spoken intro. A little nice way to start off the album. It has 12 million plays. Wow, 3 weeks after the release. Next up, we got Conversations, and I like the song. It's just not my favorite Juice song. Shout out DJ Scheme. I'm a big fan of his. He was on the production with Ronnie J, and yeah, it was a good song, but just not one of my favorites from the album. And then we got Titanic. Again, not really one of my favorites. I get why people like it, but I don't know. It just kind of didn't really do too much for me. So next up, Bad Energy, and I like the song. Kind of started off slow, and I thought it would be, more of the soft and chilled out vibes that I got from the second and third track. But then it kind of built up, and the chorus was really like big and kind of like caught me off guard. And yeah, I like that song. But again, still not one of my favorites. I think the album gets better, as you get further into the album, in my opinion. I think it started off a little slow, but then it picked up towards the end. So next up we got Righteous, and I think this is my favorite song from the album still, even after I've heard all the songs. This is a beautiful song. I mean, there you can see 150 million plays, so yeah, just amazing song. Really not much to say. I mean, his delivery is still soft. It's still like the other ones, but the production was great, and I don't know. I don't really know how to describe it, but the song is probably my favorite off the album. Next up, we got Blood on My Jeans, and I really like the song actually. Apparently, Gunna was supposed to be on it. I didn't hear his verse or anything, but I feel like this song just fit without a verse. Not that Gunna would have ruined the song, I'm not sure. Like I said, I haven't heard the verse. I think it was like a guitar, I'm not too sure what it was, but yeah, the instrumental in this was really nice, and yeah, definitely one of the highlights for me on the album. Then we got Tell Me You Love Me with Trippie Redd. It's the first feature on the album. Of course, the single was released, before the album came out, but really like this song. I think Trippie did his thing, of course, on the chorus. Trippie and Juice really go well together. I love the 1499 freestyle, and of course, Six Kiss from Love Letter to You 4. And yeah, I think the song was great. Trippie, like I said, on the hook, and Juice with the nice verses, and yeah, it just really flowed well together. Next up, we got Hate the Other Side with Marshmello, Polo G, and the Kid Laroi. I have mixed feelings on this song, so I really like it. First off, I'll just say that Marshmello did great on the production. My only grime with it, as I've said a few times on this channel, I'm still not the biggest fan of Kid Laroi. Obviously, his labels try to push him as like a predecessor to Juice. I know they spent a lot of time together. Juice mentored him and all that. I'm still not sold on him. I don't know. Polo G's verse was really good. The way he came in, I remember on the reaction, I just like had a big smile on my face when Polo G came in. Polo G and Juice just go so well together. I don't know, their voices, just the way they combine. But yeah, I don't, not sold on the Kid Laroi. It just kind of seemed like a Trippie Redd-esque kind of delivery, and hate the other side. Like I don't know. I'm just not sold on him yet. Obviously he's still what, like 16 years old, so plenty of time to grow. But for me, probably would have been better without him on the song. But I understand his place on the song, and yeah. And then we got through interlude. I mean, really nothing to say. Just great message, and something that Juice would always preach. Next up, we got Life's a Mess featuring Halsey. Also mixed opinions on this song. I think it's a beautiful song. I think Juice did such a great job. Like the build up to the hook is beautiful, and then when the beat drops and everything just comes together so well, and I really love that part of it. But the Halsey verse, I just really don't understand. And obviously, I don't know if she was on the song like before he passed. I mean, she probably was. I know they had a song together prior, but I just don't really get her feature on this. I don't really think it was needed. The way she came in was fine, but if you're gonna have a verse from her right there, I think the hook needs to build up and then come in again after her verse. I think the song just ended really abruptly after her verse, which kind of made it seem like she really didn't need to be on song. And like I said, I feel like she had a place on the song. It's just that I don't really understand the way that she was put on the song, if that kind of makes sense. I know I'm kind of rambling now, but yeah, I just don't really agree with the feature necessarily, the way it was put in, but still a really, really nice song. Then we got Come and Go with Marshmello, one of the biggest songs on this album in terms of streams and everything. Again, really, really great song. Marshmello did his thing. I think he slightly overproduced it, but I understand because it's a collab between those two, so obviously he's gonna focus a lot more on the production. Yeah, really, really nice song. I mean, Juice definitely had a rock aspect to him. I went to his Death Race for Love tour. Of course, those videos are on my channel if you want to check them out. But a lot of the songs that he did there, either towards the end of the song or even in the beginning of the song, he would perform the song and he would like sing the lyrics, but the instrumental would be completely changed and it'd be like a really rock influenced one. So there'd be like a really loud like electric guitar in the middle of the song, even if it wasn't there. So I think the rock element that Marshmello infused into this song really made sense, and it was really authentic. And yeah, definitely one of my favorites from this album. So we got I Want It. It was a nice song. Definitely a change up from the previous two songs. This one was very chilled out compared to Life's a Mess and Come and Go. Yeah, no, this one I liked a lot. And then kind of on the same vibe, we have Fighting Demons, and I really like this song too. It's kind of like I Want It, but there's just more to it. You get the kicks and the hi-hats and everything, and all of the piano on this too. And yeah, I really like this song too. Probably one of my favorites from the album as well. And then we have Wishing Well. So definitely wanted to talk about this song. I was gonna make a video solely on this song, but I figured, you know, an album review would kind of make more sense. I really like the song. I'll just say that first off, but I have some problems with like the way it's been received. So as you can see here, currently it's Juice's most popular song on Spotify. 63 million streams. Obviously, in terms of streams, not even the most from the album, but it's just, you know, people are most listening to right now. And I'm sure the music video definitely boosted that. Amazing music video, by the way. Shout out to whoever was on the animation. Did a great job with that. A lot of nice little Easter eggs planted in that, but yeah, it was a great music video. But the song is just like, for me, listening to it, like I understand the song is supposed to be, I don't want to say like a turn up song, but like it's definitely like high energy and something you might play at a party or whatever. But for me, I just can't receive it that way because I mean the lyrical content, it literally makes it like hard to listen to now that he's passed. I mean, like, I cry out for help, do they listen? I'm gonna be alone until it's finished. This is the part where I tell you I'm fine, but I'm lying. I just don't want you to worry. This is the part where I take all my feelings and hide them because I don't want nobody to hurt me. Sometimes I don't know how to feel, let's be for real. If it wasn't for the pills, I wouldn't be here. But if I keep taking these pills, I won't be here. I just told y'all my secret. It's tearing me to pieces. I really think I need them. I stopped taking the drugs, and now the drugs take me. Like, it's just, as a Juice fan, it's just so hard to listen to it. Like, if I have it blasting in the car, like, it's really fun to like jam out to it, but at the same time, when I'm really listening to what he's saying, it's like, what's the point, you know? Like, I don't really know how to describe it, but I bet you guys know, you know, what I'm saying. It's just the lyrical content really makes it difficult to listen to, but still a great song, and yeah, one of the highlights on the album for sure. Next up, we got Screw Juice. Not really one of my favorites. Again, just kind of more in the vibe of I Want It and Fighting Demons, Titanic, Bad Energy. Yeah, I don't know. Not really one of my favorites. Then we got Up, Up, and Away. I really like this song, actually. On the reaction, I definitely reacted to this one more so than the others. I don't know. It just like gives me a really happy vibe, and he seemed very happy when he recorded this. Yeah, I love the instrumental. I love Juice's delivery on this song. Really everything about it just goes so well together, and yeah, I really like that one. Then we got the Man, the Myth, the Legend interlude. I didn't get exactly who was on this when I was reacting to it. I recognize a few. I recognize Young Thug and Eminem and J. Cole, of course. But yeah, as you can see, they had the Adam 22 interview with Young Thug. They had J. Cole, Travis Scott, Eminem, Lil Dicky. I didn't even get that one, but obviously he's friends with Benny Blanco, who had a great relationship with Juice, had a few songs together I really liked. And then G Herbo at the end. I didn't even get that, of course. Another really good friend of Juice. I love their song PTSD together. But yeah, clearly they put that in to show his impact on the industry. And yeah. And then we got Stay High. It's good. I like the song. Kind of slow, spacey vibes, I guess. I don't really know how to describe it other than that. But I don't really think there's too much to say about this song. Then we got Can't Die. I don't know. I like the song and I really like the sentiment. I know that it was recorded soon after X passed away, and it was in tribute to him and Peep. It was kind of like a Legends in a Rich and Blind type song. Again, the lyrical content. They told me I'm finna OD in no time. I told them I'll do it on my time, not your time. Again, it's just hard to listen to. Really, this whole album, there's, bits and pieces of his thoughts in terms of, drugs and possible overdoses and all that, which makes it really difficult to listen to. Yeah, I don't know. It was a good song, but probably not one of my favorites. Then we got Man of the Year. Definitely have some thoughts on this one. So off the bat, want to say I much prefer the original one that was released with the album on the release day than the one that's on now. I understand that the one out now is the one that Juice intended to be on the album, and I appreciate that. I really like that they have that on the album. But at the same time, why did they release the other one first? Because this is a problem I have with it. They let people really love the song when it first released, me included. It was one of my favorites on the album easily, top 3 for me. So releasing the one that Juice wanted is fine, but have that one be the one that's on the album initially. I just don't understand why you would let people love the song for a few days and then take it away from them and replace it with one that's completely different. I mean, the instrumental was completely changed, the second verse was different, it's not the same song. It's not like a minor fix. And I understand his girlfriend was very upset on Instagram Live and all that because she was saying that his fans are ungrateful and all that. I don't really agree with her. I mean, I disagree with her in the sense that I think really most people were just asking for the original because they preferred it. I don't think they meant any disrespect by it. I certainly didn't. I mean, I just preferred the other one, musically speaking. That's just how it is. So I don't think people really meant any disrespect by it, but I can kind of understand where she's coming from, where they were harassing Lil Bibby on Twitter, but at the same time, I just don't understand why they would put the first one on and then completely take it away and then put this one on. Apparently the OG that was released with the album is going to be on the deluxe. I really hope so, because like I said, I prefer that definitely to the one now. But yeah, an interesting song in terms of the story, but yeah. And then last but not least, of course, Juice WRLD Speaks from Heaven, the clip from Instagram Live. There's really not much to say about this. I heard it, before the album came out. Sad, obviously. And then they end it with, "The party never ends." No Bystanders is definitely one of my favorite Juice features, by the way, for sure. But yeah, that's really it for the album. I don't really want to give the album a grade. I think that's kind of corny. Obviously, this is all my opinion, but especially with the posthumous album, I just don't think it's necessary to really grade an album. I think you should just enjoy it, and that should be that. So yeah, those are my thoughts on the album. Please let me know in the comments if you agree or disagree with me on anything, and I'd love to have a discussion with you guys on the album. And yeah, be sure to be on the lookout for new videos coming soon. I have a lot of ideas that I've been planning, but if you have any that you want to see, definitely comment below, whether it be reactions or commentary on a certain artist or song or album or whatever. Be sure to comment below, and yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Really appreciate it. 1.6 thousand subscribers, that's crazy. So yeah, thank you guys so much for all that, and yeah, catch you guys in the next one. Peace.